So today, me and a friend of mine played Songs of Drum and Tomahawks over Skype. We basically set up the board here. This is about a 2.5 by 2.5 area here. We've got a fort, which the French were defending. We've got 2 scouts sitting on the edge, which can't shoot until the British decided to pass this line right here. We've got Indian reinforcements coming from the side, and not coming into the fort from the backside, but coming around the side here to attack. We had Rangers that were entering as reinforcements on this side of the board from anywhere. And so the video you're about to see is how that game went. The very first combats did not go so well because we were trying to figure out how it worked, but later on in the game we get kind of smoother at it and figure out how things worked. It was a very quick game. Took about an hour and 20 minutes for us to play out this game. Had a lot of fun. It was pretty exciting because you never know what's going to happen in this game. You basically, for each unit, you can roll 1, 2, or 3 die, and you're trying to pass the quality rating of each unit. So the Indians, you have to roll a 3 in order to pass. So I can roll 1 die, and that's a pass because it's greater than a 3. But I can also push my luck and go for 2 actions instead of rolling for 1 action. So if I want to say I want to do 2 moves with my Indians, I can roll 2 dice, and I'd have to get a 3 or better on each one. I can also try to go for 3 actions and roll 3 dice, and if I get 2 failures, which that's 2 failures, my turn is automatically over and it passes to my opponent. So there's always this feeling of, do I want to run up as fast as I can and charge the enemy? So rolling 1 die is very safe. Rolling 2 dice always has the potential of having 2 failures and your turn being over. Or rolling 3 dice has a higher probability of your turn being over. And all the units that you have left on the board are not going to be able to order. So it's very chaotic, especially if you're in melee, as you see the game progress. Towards the later part of the game, we're going to be in melee, and failing these types of rolls is key because basically you're at the mercy of the enemy attacking you. So I hope you enjoy the video. It's Songs of Drum and Tomahawks. There's also Song of Drums and Shakos, which is the Napoleonic version of this. It's a very nice set of rules, and I hope you enjoy the game. That's basically where the unit types are broken down. You've got troop types, which are regular frontiersmen, Indian civilians, and each one of those has like special traits to them. But back here's where you build it.
Yeah, do they have a, I don't know their character, do they have a points building? Probably not.
You really don't need it. It's such a simple game. So, like, I took this piece of paper here.
Not for this, you don't need it for this. Or if I wanted to build a quick Zulu war guy.
Oh yeah, you'd have to toy around with it some.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard. I think I'll probably download Flying Lead. What is it, $9?
Yeah, something like that.
Because he told me that that would be a good one to use for a Old West.
Yeah, it would be. So I just kind of made up a play skirmish scenario here. I don't know if you can see the British way back here.
No, there's a dice tower in the way. Now I can.
Okay. So the British are attacking the fort. You've got Rangers that are supporting, but they don't have a leader, so they can't do the group leader movement thing.
Okay.
We've got 2 French guys on the lookout who can either act individually, or once the leader comes up, they can start doing some group actions, but for the most part, they're just going to shoot at him. And then you've got a leader back here having tea with his fellows, and they don't expect an attack. So these guys can't react until they get to the tree line and see them, which is at a little bit past their long range. So you got short range, medium range, and long range. So once they're within long range, they can start shooting. And then these guys over here that are having tea can react and come up and try to get to the line. You guys do have the door busting rule, which is like the first time you roll I think you roll a 6, and the second time you hit it, you roll a 5 and a 4, and it keeps going down as many times as you hit it.
Gotcha.
So for each unit acting individually, if they're not acting with the leader, you basically decide if you want to take 1, 2, or 3 dice and roll for it. So the game is kind of driven off successes. So each dice that beats or equals the figure's quality entitles the figures to perform 1 action. If you get 2 or 3 failures, the turn is over. So let's say I want to activate that leader back there, and I roll 1 die, which is a 6. So that's a pass because his leader rating is a 4, and so he gets to do an activation with the group. So that's only 1 move. If he did 2, you got 2 failures, and that's automatic turnover. Or you could activate each unit individually and roll 2 for 1. That's 2 passes, so he gets to do 2 moves. So you can move him up 2 spaces.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, can you do the same action twice?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to reload, so you got to shoot and then reload. It's like 2 actions.
You can do any number of actions you want. So, I mean, like if you've got 2 successes, you can move and shoot. You can shoot and move. You can reload.
And you don't have to announce, as I recall reading, you don't have to announce what you're trying to do.
Right.
Before you roll.
Yep.
Yeah. But to reload, it's 2 actions in the same turn, which could be tough.
Only for, yeah, that's right. I was thinking musket and tomahawk. But it's not so bad. You just got to make sure that, you know, when you fire, you're ready.
No, I mean, I like the system.
It's very skirmish oriented. So the Rangers have to be activated individually to come up.
Yeah.
And the Indians are coming in from the side outside the fort here through this area here.
Okay.
This is impassable. These are trees, and impassable here.
Okay.
And there's a wall over here too that you can't see.
Gotcha.
So you'll be the British player.
All right.
And my guess is the first thing you'll probably want to do is activate that group for group movement.
Yeah, I want to know how to do that because I have not tried that.
Okay.
Why do you think it's difficult? Is it just weird, or is it not like you would think? It's not a saga, follow me kind of easy to do, or what is it? How do you do the group move?
Well, let's just do it and I'll show you.
Okay.
So you can decide to roll 1 dice with the leader, and if you pass, you'll be able to move him. If you don't pass, you'll get to activate one of your rangers to try to do something.
Right. Now that's what I remember reading. It's like you're fine. You don't turn over unless you have 2 failures.
Right. So if you decide you want to try for 2 actions, you roll 2 dice, and if both of them are failures, that's all you can do for your turn.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Sound good?
Yeah.
So if you want to try for 3 actions...
Not unless it's necessary to do the group action.
Nope, it's not.
All right, so we'll just try to activate the leader.
Okay. 1 or 2 actions do you want to go for?
Just do 1.
Oops.
Yeah, 1's fine.
Okay, so he was successful, and now he can do a group move because his unit type has that trait of movement.
Okay. That's what I was looking for, the unit types. I remember reading the Rangers because that's what I was painting.
I mean, there's so much fun stuff you can do here, like carrying a wounded comrade or all kinds of fun stuff like that. You can go up ladders, down ladders, pick ladders up.
So is it the leader? Is it the trips over nationality within long distance from the leader's quality rolls increased by 1. Okay, the leader's bonus does not count. Blah blah blah. Enemies do not obstruct line of sight. Okay, made 10 group activation activations giving themselves and their subordinates within range a group activation order. See group activations above. Okay.
I'm trying to see.
They all do the same thing, or group. I thought I read that somewhere, but I guess maybe I didn't. Knockdown, shooting. Climbing. Getting through doors. Group activations. Okay, so they can march. That's available to regular.
Now remember, yeah, it's the troop type that indicates which type of group activation you could do.
Got it. Yeah, because I remember. Okay, now I remember reading this. I did read this. Indian file, scout, rally point. So they know they can no rangers.
What page are you on?
23 and 22 and 21. 21 is where it starts.
Okay, so your unit passed their roll, and you can go up to one medium spot right here. So we're going to take the whole group up.
So they move medium, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's their activation for the turn. They can't go again, right?
That's right.
But I haven't turned it over, so I can pick a ranger figure now to try to activate, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So just take one. They're all the same.
Yep.
Right?
You want to do 1, 2, or 2 activations. Now, looking at your rangers, the quality is 4. You have to get a 4+ to pass.
Yeah. So I remember they're pretty good because they're like 44 points each.
Yeah. They're muskets, woodsmen, marksmen, and tomahawks.
Ah, yes, the tomahawks. All right, so they're going to try to skirt the trees over here. But let's do the first dude and roll 2 dice and see what we get.
1 pass.
1 pass.
Yep. So he comes up medium.
Yeah, he'll come up medium. So there's smoke, fog in the woods there. What, sweetie?
Same thing on the second unit.
Second guy, yeah, let's do 2.
1 pass.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yep.
2 passes. Now, do you want to go 2? Do you want to go 2 mediums?
He could move twice.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. There's really not anything else for him to do right now. So now I would leave him back with the other guys because all I was trying to do is ensure that they all move together. And
Right.
I figured dice has a better chance of that happening.
Absolutely. And
Not really going for 2 successes, but want to make sure I get at least 1. If that makes any sense.
yeah. So he's got a rifle, right? No,
Yeah.
they're muskets. Let's see. Rangers, muskets, woodsmen, marksmen, and tomahawk. So the musket range is long.
It's long times 2, though, right? Long times 3?
I'm not sure where you're seeing that.
But you can do range times 2 is +1, and range times 3 is +0 on musket. So he can shoot 3 long.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know if he's even within that range or not, though.
Let's see. He's definitely within... If he goes his full 2 actions, he's definitely within 2 of the guard on the right-hand side.
Yeah, but he's got to move twice to get that close, though, right?
Yep.
So he'll just move 1.
And plus, if you move up that far, you're going to trigger both those scouts alerting the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
All right. So last guy, 2 again.
Yep.
And that's the end of the turn. If you wanted to try for 3, you could.
Oh, yeah, might as well.
Everybody's been activated. You got 2 passes and 1 fail. So you got the same thing as the other guy.
Yeah.
And they're all moved up there.
He'll just stay back and go use his other 2 actions to scratch himself. And
Now, the...
aim shot with a range. Oh, well, no, I'll take that. Okay.
So, Indians looking at the Indian troops type. So they're Native Americans who are adept in the woods. They are subject to the scalping trait. Okay, so you said group actions, march. So Indian file. This group activation is available only to Indians. All figures in the group must be in a column one behind another. So they're coming in off board, so I'm just going to do regular activation coming in off board. So the Indians have a quality rating of 3+, and that was 2 passes. So one guy's going to move up medium.
Wake my printer up over here. Come on, baby, wake up. I see you glowing over there. Wake up. You're getting a signal. There we go. I was trying to print off this reference sheet so I could stop paging back and forth to it.
1 pass.
I've noticed most units are 4s. Were there any? I thought they may. I was hoping they would have more variety in there, like a lot of 5s, to make it really tough. But I guess those are just the civilians or 5s. Settler. Well, a settler is a 4. I'm just looking at the list here. But he's 30 points.
So that's it for my turn.
Like everybody's a 4 except for the leaders. They're 3s. Which that's fine. I mean, that keeps it kind of simple. Alright. Sneaky engines.
We're going to try the Indian file. I'm going to see what it does.
Which one's, oh, Indian file?
Yeah.
Yes, now I have a printed copy. I should print out the whole rule book, but I think I want to print it in the over at Staples and put it in a spiral bound.
So you want to do another group movement, activate individually, do your rangers.
Now I want to see what the line groups can do first. So we'll try another group activation. So with the leader, let's roll 2 dice.
Okay. And I believe it's a +1 on the leader thing. I'd have to check that out.
He gives everybody within his leadership radius, which I guess is long, I think, a +1 to their type. So he basically makes them a 3, like him.
Okay.
Because I think they're 4s. So it's 1 activation. So that's all we needed.
So I think he's a 4 though, isn't he?
Yep,
you're right. 3+. So you got 2 passes there.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a 3. So they're going to move up and probably fire. But now I don't think you can do that. So I know that they can march as a group, but I don't know if they can shoot as a group. Can they?
No, they cannot shoot as a group.
Yeah, I think
that's right.
They have this march, so that makes them all move up to the tree line there, kind of.
So you're going to move twice?
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm in range. But can they move twice, though, is the question.
Yes, they can.
Okay, they can. I didn't know if you could do that with that group move or not.
Yep.
I didn't read that far into it.
You got 2 actions.
Okay.
Move again?
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know what else they really can't do. If they can't attack, they may as well just move. But they might want to fan out into a line.
Okay.
Because I don't think you can shoot through one of your figures. I'm pretty sure you can't.
That's correct. I think if you're base to base, 1 deep, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Like the rank and file type of thing. The first guys are.
Good at muskets and tomahawks. That's how you form the line, was jack them up, stack them up. Alrighty. So
Right.
they're done.
Rangers.
Now we'll try a ranger. We'll do the 2 dice on the ranger.
Okay.
For the closest one there, whatever. And I'm hoping for 2 success. He'll move up and shoot.
2 successful.
Alright. So he'll move up, he'll trot up, and then if he's definitely going to be in range now, I think. Because 3, he's got a musket, right? So
Yep.
at range 3 long.
He's at 2.
Oh, he's at 2 long, so he's +1 with his weapon. And his combat is what?
+1. His combat is 3, I believe.
Yeah, British.
Combat is 2, so he hits on a 2 or higher. So, which that +1 at range 2 will give him a 3 or higher.
Okay. Now this is what I was trying to figure out. So modifiers for shooting. So just to shoot is 1 action.
Yep.
So he's not mounted. He's not prone or knocked down. The target is in heavy cover behind the stockade. -2.
Yep.
All right. So he'll get his, and he's 0. He's +1 at that range. So he's a die 6 -1. Is that what it?
You still there?
Oops.
Your base combat is a 2. I'm in heavy combat, so that brings you up to a 4. Or, I'm sorry, heavy cover, and that brings you up to a 4.
Okay. Now she's calling the home phone. I hope nothing's wrong.
Go ahead.
Should be, because I promised her I'd send her a check yesterday for $200, and I forgot. And I got to do it today before it's. Is it a hit, or is it? I thought I was trying to double or triple the value of the enemy something. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong game.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I have a defense roll. Let me look at this real quick.
Modifiers or traits. Each player rolls 1 die and adds it to the number arrived at from number 1 and 2 above. All right.
Yep, so my quality is a 3. And your quality is a 4.
Well, no,
I'm sorry, your combat.
combat. So the ranger's 2.
+2 for the heavy wall cover.
So you're a 2. Well.
So you have to roll a 4.
I think it's a modifier to my die roll.
Yep.
Because we both roll. I mean, you'll roll and add your combat roll to it. I'll roll and add my combat, but I take away 2 because of you're in cover, and I add 1 because you're within ×2 range. So I'm a die roll -1. You're a die roll flat out. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm a die roll +1, and you're a die roll +2. Right?
Oh, because the cover is added to me?
Well, no. You add your combat number to yours.
So I'm a 3. A combat of 3.
Wow, they're better than Rangers?
Your combat are 2,
Yeah?
which is better.
No. Because you're adding this to the die roll. So that French dude is a higher combat value? That's pretty good.
So I'll do your die roll.
Alright, so I got a 5. +2 for my combat is 7. +1 for the range is 8. -2 because you're in heavy cover.
Yep.
So I end up with a 6 modified.
And it's 6 to 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1?
Of course I rolled a 1. What do you expect?
You add your combat rating. So whatever your combat rating is, not your activation number, but your combat number. What is that guy? A French
line.
French line? French line infantry. Combat is 2.
So
You'll have the 3 against my 6. And I believe I knocked you down.
you're a 5. Okay, shooter and the target used her combat
I ended up with a
statistics.
6 modified. You ended up with a 3 modified.
So you go down to a 3 with your minus.
No. I started at 5. I rolled a 5.
Yep,
But add 2 because of my combat rating, which is 7.
that's right. Okay.
Add 1 for the range, which is 8.
Yep.
And then take off 2 because you're behind the wall. So it ends up being a 6. Horrendous is like, that's confusing. But I was like, oh, okay, it's just to compare. I was thinking you didn't roll a die, and I was like, golly, that's going to really stink to be shot at because you're going to be destroyed all the time.
Yep.
But I can see where, you rolled a 1, that's a bad time to roll a 1.
Hey, it happens. Better to get it done now, right?
Yes. All right, so now we go to the next ranger.
Yep.
And do the 2 dice. If he gets 2, no successes.
Quality of 4. Yep. So that's 2 failures, and that's the end of the turn for you. Right?
Oh, hey, can I put you on hold for a minute? Mine are knocked down, and no targets in light cover. You're not. Targets in heavy cover is -2, and I didn't take an aimed shot, which would be -1 to your score, which is weird. It's like, why not just add 1 to mine? But I guess it matters in the doubling. So I guess
Right.
The
The thing that kind of threw me was the range on the weapons chart where it said +2 for range 1. You were at range 2, but the reason that you got a plus for being at a certain range, but I guess the weapon is a powerful weapon, and that's how they modify it versus the pistol, which is +1 and 0 and -1.
Right.
So,
right, exactly.
Okay. So that was the end of your turn, right?
Well, those ranges are laughable anyway.
Well, let's see. What's cool about them? You would think they would be cooler than that.
Yeah, see, I don't, was this the one that Eric was bad-mouthing about the ranges, or was that muskets and tomahawks?
Musket and tomahawks.
Oh, okay.
Quality
So the
4.
ranges aren't much removed from, they're about the same, aren't they? I mean, the rifle's a lot longer.
Now, you do have the marksman capability.
Oh, the ranger does?
Yeah. A model with this trait has +1 to combat roll for shooting only.
Oh, wow. So I actually ended up with a 7.
Yep. You also have Woodsman.
Yeah, Woodsman is, I got it right here.
Moving through the woods.
Trained across wooded areas. No movement reduction when crossing areas of broken terrain.
Okay.
This terrain removes 1 short distance per movement action. The penalty for linear elements remains unchanged. 1 short, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to do my Indians 2.
Yep.
And I'm looking for a 4+.
Yep.
And actually, I'm going to re-roll that. Do a group activation and do the Indian file. So I think I roll 3 dice and take the best 2.
Oh, nice. So it's like a special for them, right?
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I fail all 3, what's going to happen?
I would say they'd leave the board. Never to return.
Where was that?
Uh-oh. Got a little SpongeBob on. Got to turn that off real quick. Hold on.
Okay. All figures in this group must be in a column, one behind another. All figures must be within short distance of the ones in front and behind it. The Indian figure with the leader trait must be a part of the column as well. When playing, they declare that they are attempting Indian file. They roll 3d6, but only use the best 2 rolls. They are compared to the worst quality of the group. Any successful, with leader bonus applying, if appropriate, any successful actions may be used for movement. None can be used to fire or reload. Okay, so we got 2 successes. Actually,
2 moves.
it might be 3. It's 3 successes, but I only get 2 moves.
Yeah, you choose 2 dice, right? But that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just running along in a line.
might be only. I'm not sure if I can do that more than once per game.
So this is what I was thinking about games like this. You need all of this crap on a spreadsheet, like Indian file, like a little table, what it is, that kind of thing. Because otherwise, I mean, I know you could probably remember it later, but it's got. They need a better handout than this back page. I mean, you could put the entire rule set on a couple of pages, I think.
I'm trying to make one, but it's just taking time.
Yeah, I mean, you just need a little box for like it's got modifiers for shooting. That's great. You just need one for like Indian file movement. You know, got to be this, got to be that, got to be that. You know, just bullet it out and then have that somewhere because, and then marksman and what all that stuff is.
Yeah.
Remember, and you're going to look it up every time just to make sure, right?
I'm going to try for.
It's cool the way they did it, but you know, they just
2 on that guy.
Play.
And the French guy by himself. What was his quality roll?
It is a 4.
Fail. Fail. It is your turn. I was going to shoot at your guys there in the line. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, I'm going to, well, yeah. The first guy closest to the trees will shoot.
This guy right here?
Yeah, he'll do 2 dice.
A 3 and a 2.
So the 3's a success because the leader is in range. Will add
Yep.
5. So he will fire now. So his combat for a British line guy. British. Is he light infantry or line infantry?
Just line.
He is a 2.
Yep.
Alright.
So
He
your
has
die roll.
musket. So the only trait he has is a musket. So that just means he has a musket.
And my die roll. So a 1 to a 2.
Alright, so I get to add 2 for my combat.
Yep.
And then which is within the 2. Range is times 2.
Yep.
So that's plus 1 more. But you are in heavy cover. So I'm going to net out at plus 1.
So 1 more. So that's a 3, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to roll it. Did I roll a 2? Or
You rolled a 1.
Alright, so then I'm going to end up with a 2. Because I'm plus 2, plus 1, minus 2.
Okay. And I'm a 2.
Yeah.
Straight
plus,
up. Oh, plus my combat. So no effect.
Yeah, so it's a 0 or minus, actually a minus 2. So he missed. So we'll go to the next guy. So smoke that guy. Smoke him if you got him.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, yeah.
1 success, 1 failure.
Okay, 1 success and 1 failure, so he'll just shoot normally.
Your roll. 4.
So it's going to end up being a 5 because it's the same modifiers.
My roll.
You're going to add 2 to yours, so 5 and 5 is 0.
Yeah.
So net 0 is nothing. Next dude. How many other guys there? There are 4 total, counting the leader.
Yeah. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, okay, the leader there. Okay.
What's your...
Oh, so he got 2 successes. So what he will do is scalp him. Now, he will aim the shot with a ranged weapon.
Nice.
2 actions.
Very nice.
He will aim. So an aim will subtract 1 from your die roll. So you're a die 6 plus 1 now.
Okay.
But that's the same as me, technically, right? So I'm also a die 6 plus 1 as they all factors out.
You. Me. 6.
Oh, you got a 7. So I know I didn't hurt you. Best I could do is a 7 also.
Okay.
The next guy, same thing.
I forgot about the aim shot.
Yeah, aim shot is decent. I mean, if you get you 2 actions. It's risky. I could roll 2 failures. But it helps. Whoa, barely got a success. So he'll just shoot normally.
Okay.
But you're a die 6 plus 2. 2, not the dice anymore.
You? Ooh,
7.
that's
There we go.
me. 1.
Oh!
I think that got him.
7 against the 3. Knocks him down.
Oh, okay. Knocked down? That's an odd number, so he is knocked down.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, he's knocked out. He's wounded.
7?
Yeah, because 7 is more than double of 3. Because you rolled a 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same as the Ranger, so he's out. He's wounded. So it's a 7 to 3.
Yep. Okay. Your next. I guess you got nobody to shoot at.
Yeah, nobody to shoot at now, so could try to bash the gate in. Yeah, roll for the next guy and let's see what he gets. Because he'll move toward the.
2 successes.
All right, then he'll double move up to as far as he can, get close, try to get up to the wall. All right, and now the leader will take his 2 dice.
A 1 and a 2. So.
Oh, he failed.
That's all right. He wants to help those guys anyways.
But that ends the turn. That means the Rangers aren't going to get to do anything. Right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2 failures.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
Well, we've dispatched the 2 lookouts.
Indian file. Two
Nice.
2 successes.
Oh wait, no, that'd be if they were Arabs. Look, they're attacking in single file. Or no, it's for Indians.
You are so politically incorrect.
I know. Well, straight from the 1950s in Hollywood Indian movies, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the movies. You don't have this anymore.
2 failures.
Oh, the Frenchies wavered in the back.
Yep. You're just gonna climb over the wall and make it in.
Alright, so now awesome.
So let's look up breaking down a door.
Pick these guys off in single file now.
Oh shit. Well, your line is. Oh, I see what you're saying. The Ranger.
The Ranger. Let me start with the unloaded. Well, I'm sorry.
You got to reload him.
The unloaded Ranger. Let me start with him. 2 dice.
Okay.
2 successes.
1 success.
So he can't reload.
Nope.
But he will. He can throw his Tomahawk, can he? Tomahawk range is medium. I'm sorry, range is medium. Golly, that's as far as you can throw it. Never mind. He can't even throw it that far. There is no range times 2 on the Tomahawk.
I don't think you can do 2 attacks in the same turn, anyways.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so you're not reloading. You got 1 action to you, right?
Yeah, it takes 2 actions to reload. So
Now you can go into melee with him. He's got a bow. You'll be by yourself and surrounded next turn, but
yeah, I don't know if I can get to him. Can I? I think he's too far away. How far can these guys move?
you can get right to his base. No, you're right. Well, it's right to the base, I think.
You're probably better in melee than I am.
I don't know. I've got bows. I don't have any tomahawks. I am a scalper, though.
Well, combat is 2. I guess that's why you would leave wounded guys on the ground, because the Indians could run over and scalp them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's, depends what the scenario is, I suppose. Things like you should get a bonus point for scalping, which I actually think you do. There's something about that in the rules for scalping, as I recall. All right, so since he did not succeed in reloading, he's going to back up.
Okay.
He'll back away. I know that's silly, but and back him kind of over toward the buffalo a little bit, so he's out of line of sight of the other guys that might.
It's not called backing up. It's called regrouping.
Yes, yes. We're regrouping to the rear.
Okay.
All right, so next ranger that has line of sight to that lead Indian.
Do you want 2?
Yeah. I'm hoping for. Oh, didn't get 1. He's a 4. Those guys are 4s.
So your turn is over.
Pretty sure he's a 4. No leader to give help. So yes. That's not good. But no, I like that though. That's the friction. The Indians kind of scared him a little bit, I guess, running around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like this system. And there's so many different things you can do with it.
I think it's so simplistic and just fun.
I mean, look at this. How big this table is. This is probably 2.5 feet by 2.5. You could get it bigger if you want, but
well, you don't want it too big though.
Right. Exactly. It's a skirmish type game.
I think it's cool. Of course, I haven't tried rolling 3 dice yet, and I probably needed to.
Well, when I was playing with this guy, he said for your last turn, last roll of the turn, you always roll 3 dice because if you get 3 failures, you're not going to be able to do anything. So if you get 3 successes,
Yep.
So like maybe somebody who's shot already, you'd want to activate him last and go for 3.
To try to reload.
Yeah. Because if you get 2 successful, the turn's over and you get to reload. Okay, so I don't know. Do you remember if I can target your leader?
Yeah, I think you can shoot whoever you want to, can't you? Fill him full of arrows, dude. Of course, a bow is, it's not so great at that range. It's probably going to be minus 2 to you, but that ain't bad. And the Indian Brave or whatever you got there.
Yeah.
It was combats too. Looks like everybody's combat looks to be 2, except for leaders, which are 3. Unless the legendary warrior is 4. He's badass.
Okay, so first we're going to activate these guys to see if we can get them up. 2 rolls for the group leader activation. And 1 pass and 1 failure.
Alright, but that's all you need, right? Now what do the French have? Are they the same line? They just do their move?
The group leader activation just says that they can move with a leader. So Indians can't do a group activation like that.
Right, it has to be a certain kind of troops.
Right.
Like, I think it has to be soldiers kind of guys.
So a march, a scout is. Oh, here's a scout action. A scout activation is only available to rangers. All figures within the group must be within 1 short of each other. At least one of the figures in the group must be within long distance of their officer figure, which you don't have one. So, who has the leader trait? But this leader here can provide support to them if you can get them close enough.
I think, what is the leadership range? Is it long? I don't even remember. I think it is.
I can't remember. Successful actions.
Yeah, the group activation in March is available to regulars. All figures in the group, and regulars are like line infantry, those kind of guys, I suppose.
Did you see Rally on Me and Rally Point?
Scout's pretty cool.
Yeah, Rally Point is pretty cool too.
Yeah, Rally's good. I mean, if a leader gets in trouble, or they kind of get scattered, you can rally everybody up. That's kind of cool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so they moved. First Indian firing at the leader here. His combat rating is pretty high, so we'll see how it goes. So my die, I got a success or not, and I have 2 successes. He does. The bows do not have to reload, so
you should take an aimed shot with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so I'll do my fire first. 1, and then yours is a 5.
That's a leader though, right? I think he's at 3.
Yeah, so that's a definite miss.
So it's going to be an 8 versus your crappy roll plus, is that a 3 guy also?
The archer is a combat rating of 2.
Oh, is that that's not the leader?
No, the leader is the one with the arrow pointing up.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, the British officer on foot is a 3 combat, so yeah.
2 failures.
Oh!
Even with the +1, it brings me up to a 3, and his rating is a 4.
Wow.
So turn over.
So the British officer has a pistol. I'll teach you to shoot at me.
And by the way, if you get in the fort, you win the game. So we'll just say that.
Oh, well, the unloaded dude is going to try to break down the wall here in a second. But first, he probably should run over to that guy. But no. Let's try some. No, I better not try to reload yet. All right, if I got a ranger in line of sight of one of those Indians,
Sure. The front guy.
he will shoot.
Okay.
Ow. All right, so I'll give him. Let's throw 2 dice with him. Surely, odds are I won't get about 20%.
1 success.
All right, so he'll just shoot normally. So
Okay.
you're in the open, which doesn't matter. It's just I don't get a -2. So I add my combat and
You?
what's the range to that guy?
Me. 4 to 4.
All right, so but I think I got an advantage on you here, though. I think I'm going to knock you down, or
Yeah. So
because
you.
you're 2, give you a 6. But I think I'm adding either 3 or 4, based on the range, whatever the range is.
Why do I get a 2?
Because your combat value is 2.
Oh yeah. So.
So you're going to end up with a 6.
Yep.
But I am going to end up with a 7, or maybe an 8. Doesn't matter. Just depends on the range. If it looks like it's in the 2x band, right?
It's in 2x.
All right, so that's +1, and then my combat is 2, so that's 3, plus my die roll of 4 also.
Yep.
So 7 to 6. And now that means your die. Whose die roll was it? Odd or even?
I think odd knocks him down.
Odd. Is it your die roll as odd or mine?
Oh, I thought it was the difference between the 2 dice.
Oh, might be. I don't know.
So 7 to 6 is 1.
Yeah, see, I don't know if it's the difference or if it's your actual die roll.
Yeah. So he's knocked down.
They tell me why, because I can't. I was going to go get a pencil to write it down.
So you're 7 minus my 6.
All right, so it's if the difference is odd. Where's that shooting thing?
Let's see.
All right. I like this game,
It's fun.
but I'm not even using miniatures. All right, so for some reason, what the heck? It's right here. I just flipped right past it.
I think it's on page 31. If the number on the winning figure's die roll was even, then the loser is knocked down.
All right, so I knocked you down. So my die roll.
Wait. It says if the winning figure's die roll was even, your die roll was 4?
I'm the winning figure, and my die roll was 4. Yes.
Yeah, so it's even. Yep.
And so the winning figure, even, knocked down. And odd is a retreat.
Yes.
And it's a retreat of short toward cover.
Yes. Which is, in this area, it would be just straight back.
Yeah, because he's running towards some kind of cover, but he's not got any.
Yeah, you can't get over the wall.
All right, so that's the first ranger, and now he's unloaded.
And the rest of them can't see because he's in the way.
All right, so what they'll need to do is hopefully get 2 activations because they're going to run up in front of those guys. So let's go with another ranger. 2 dice.
2 fails, I think.
Look at that, double 2s. Yeah, he's out. They're out.
Okay.
Line goes. done. They're watching the Indians over here.
That's the end of the turn, so these guys are going to try to move forward. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so our quality is 3. We've got a leader, which is a +1, so it's 2 successes. And I just want to get up to here.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal.
So since that was a group activation, I can't fire.
Right.
Now it's the Indians. So the first leader in the front, or the guy in the front, is going to try to get up. And he got 2 successes, so he's going to get up and shoot. We're going to shoot at the ranger in our line of sight here, which is ×2 range.
Yeah, so a bow is -1 to your roll.
And aim shot.
You stood up though, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Up takes 1 action.
So 2 to 1.
So I'm going to have a 3, and you're going to have a 3. Did you roll a 2? If you hadn't had to stand up,
Yeah.
you would be retreat.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, you would have knocked me down.
All right, next Indian here.
Double fail, come on.
Damn. He's got a leader with him, but I don't think that, I can't remember if the Indian war leader has the leader trait. So he gets 1 success. He's just going to move up.
All right.
Next guy. 2 failures.
Oh, no, that's your leader. No. He's a 3. What'd you roll?
Oh yeah, yes, it is the leader. A 1 and a 2.
Oh, no, you
So
failed.
yeah, he failed.
You rolled them twice.
Yep.
All
And
right, so British guys on the wall. Let's do these guys first. All right, dude is going to try to bash open the wall. So how was that? I read that somewhere, like opening something,
opening a door.
opening a door.
So we're gonna
Through.
pretend like you got a battering ram with you.
It's called his rifle. His musket. He doesn't have the strong trait. So if it's just a regular door,
Moving through doors.
so he needs a 5.
So you don't have a strong trait.
No, he's not strong. For each previous action spent, so this is his first one.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have. We'll say he doesn't have special equipment. He's just trying to use his tomahawk or his rifle. For each enemy figure on the other side, no, not bracing. If the door's a heavy one, I think that would be considered a heavy door.
I did not see that bracing thing. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Because you know, as soon as he breaks it down, those guys are going to go right into melee.
Oh yeah. So he's not going to be able to do it this turn. So they have to have a 7 because of the -2. I think we should give him -2 for the heavy door.
Okay.
It's not like it's a door to the privy.
Right, right.
So, but I still got to activate him, right? He's still got to pass his activation.
Yeah.
Now I could roll 3 dice with him, try to get 2 successes.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to use the leader first.
Okay.
Let's go with the leader. And let's roll 3 dice with the leader.
Oh.
Now see, this would work just as easily if those guys were Zulus. Oh wow, 2 successes.
Yep.
So what he's going to do is move forward.
This guy. Oh, okay, leader.
Yeah, the leader's going to move forward, a regular move, because that's going to put him in range, I think, of the other guy to give him his leadership. And then he's going to take a pistol shot at one of the dudes on the wall there.
Okay.
Because I think being in so it's each action or other friendly figures. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take a shot or help him crunch the door in. If I move up next to him, I could actually get a bonus on the open the door roll.
Let's do that. You're a little short, but that's close enough.
Yeah. Well, then he'll double move to there. See?
Okay.
He'll double move to there.
Yep.
All right. Now, is there a guy with a loaded musket?
At the door, yes.
All right. Well, he's unloaded, right?
No, the one at the door is loaded.
So back on the line.
Oh, you didn't fire the pistol guy. Okay.
Yeah, don't fire the pistol guy. So the guys on the are there any guys over there that have loaded muskets?
No.
I think they all shot, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Damn. All right. So any rangers over here? Then let's go with the first ranger that has a loaded musket.
Okay. Rolling. You want to roll 2 for him?
Yeah, I better just roll 2.
What's your quality rating?
4.
So you got 1 success.
Alright, so he will move. I don't think he's got line of sight, so he needs to move. I can't tell.
This guy has line of sight to here.
Okay, he'll fire then. If he's got line of sight, he'll shoot.
Okay. Yours?
Alright, so it's going to be 6
to 5.
You're going to end up with a 7. Because I'm adding 2. Oh, actually, you know what? I got the same number, so I'm adding 3, you're adding 2. But it's going to be the same thing, 7 to 7.
Okay.
So I can get him. That guy's got a charmed life. Alright, so now let's go to the wall now. So the guy that's up there, I'm going to try him now. So I'm going to roll 3 dice with him.
Now, what action are you doing?
I don't know. I'm going to see what
okay, I see what you're doing.
Well, what I'm going to try to do is take 2 actions and knock the door down.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get 2 out of 3 successes, but I figure it's his best chance because the leader gives me +1.
Right. So
and
3.
the leader also gives me a bonus on the.
Oh my God.
Roll.
2 1s and a 3.
Alright, so I got 1 success. Alright, so I will attempt to bash the door open. So +1 for each previous action spent or other friendly figures. So I got +1.
What does it say? You have to roll a 6, a 5 plus to open the door. Okay.
Yeah, so right now I've got +1.
Yep.
On my roll, but I got -2 because it's heavy. So I'm gonna get a die 6 -1. So I need a 6. Open it this turn.
Look at that.
Oh, he does it! He's got it open. Excellent.
Couldn't even react to that.
Turn flips to you, though. Will they get in? Because I did get 2 failures, though, so the turn flips over.
Okay, group. I wonder if I can move into melee with the group activation.
I don't know. Good question. You could march.
Yep. No melee.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna just do first guy move or activating 2 dice +1 for the leader. That brings us up to 3. The British are quality 3, so 2 actions.
Yeah. So you barely made it. Oh, so you just did the dude. Was that the leader?
Nah.
But you failed then.
Well, the leader's right here.
Yeah, I know, but your regular troops are 4.
Oh.
I hope.
Mine says Oh, the leader is 3. The
leader's
units.
3,
Okay,
yeah.
I looked at the wrong one. So, it is your turn.
Got a little turn
Son
over
of a bitch.
All right, I like it.
I bet you do.
So let's start with the guy, the grenadier or the soldier at the gate.
Yep.
Not the leader. We'll do the soldier first. We'll roll. We're gonna roll 3 dice for him.
So instead of risking the loss of the turn, do you want to try to roll 2 on a bunch of guys and try to reload them?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in and get a shot. Statistically, I mean, he activates on a 3 or higher right now. So I got 2.
Yep.
So he's going to step in and shoot the closest guy.
Okay.
So he's within range 1, so that's +2. +2 for my combat. So I'm rolling a die 6 +4. And you'll roll a die 6 +2. Because that's your combat value. No wall this time.
Alright, so your combat, or your attack, is a 9 total.
Oh, wow. Against what you get?
I haven't rolled mine yet.
Oh, you haven't rolled it yet. As long as you don't roll a 1 or a 2.
4. 9 to 4 is more than double. He is dead.
Oh, did I get double? Oh.
Yep.
Wait a minute. No. You get to add 2 to your die roll.
I did. 2 plus 2 is 4. 9 versus 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
rolled a 4.
No.
He's out. And I am unloaded. Alright, so next move will be the officer. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to roll 3 dice. See, what I'm trying to do is get inside and get a shot before I fail.
Yeah.
Because I can kill 1 or 2 guys pretty quick. Potentially.
So how many dice are you rolling?
3 dice for the officer. Come on, baby.
Oh, 3 ones.
Look at you. This is like a million to 1.
Hey, never let me roll your dice for you. You need your dice rolling app.
Something to 1. Ah. Freezes up at a critical time.
All right. So we're going to do Indians 2 apiece. Oh my God.
Turnover.
Wait a minute. 4. Shit.
That's what you rolled last time, right?
I cannot believe that. All right, your turn.
I only got 1 action last time, so. Alright, so now what we're going to do is try the officer again. 3 dice. No way I'm failing 3 times. No way I'm getting 3 this time.
All right, so you got a 2, a 3, and a 6.
So I got 2 successes. So he's going to do the same thing. He's going to move in and shoot his pistol at the next guy.
Okay.
Kapow! And the
Oops.
pistol there range is +1. And he's a +3 though. Combat.
All right. So you're +3.
Yeah, I'm a die roll +4 actually because of the range and his combat value is 3.
And I'm +2 for my combat rating.
All right.
So you're a 3. Me, I'm a 5. So 7 to 6, I won that one.
Hey, look at you.
How about that?
So what I rolled? I rolled a 3. Add 4, so I got a 7.
Oh, okay. So it's 7 to 7.
7 to 7 is nothing. Yeah. But that was only 1 failure. So now I'm going to go with the unloaded ranger again. I mean the loaded ranger. He's going to try to take a shot.
Okay.
The Indian who stepped out there so bravely. That the brave who stepped out there.
All right. How many dice do you want to roll?
Just 2 with him.
3 and a 1. So no.
No, it's a fail. What is the deal?
You want to try to reload?
I'm done. Oh,
Oh, no, it is 2 fails. That's right.
I can still. No, that's 2 fails.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. Should have rolled 3 dice.
All right. Rolling for my leader. Shoot.
Come on. Fortune favors the bold. Look at those British guys inside the fort already.
Alright. Leader's rolling 2. 2 activations.
There you go.
We're coming up to here.
It's meleeing.
This is the brave leader. Alright, let's go through melee.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you did that because we can figure out melee now.
So each figure uses its combat statistics as its base number. So
yeah.
My British foot officer is a base of 3.
Yeah, my guy's a 2. Oh, come on. Warrior Pride. You should go after my leader.
I was just shy of him. I thought about it. Because the other guy is going to have a hard time getting up there to get into melee. Unless he does 2 passes. Subtract any relevant tactical modifiers. I don't think we have anything, right?
+2, attacker is knocked down. Nope. Figure is attacking from ambush. Nope. Mounted figure. Nope. -1 for each extra enemy in contact after the first opponent. No. And a powerful blow takes 2 actions, which, no.
Do you want to keep this leader in contact since we didn't really know that rule?
Well, he'd have to be in contact with your guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you'd have to run up and touch both of them.
It's okay to move straight into melee using a May move, and then melee just happens, right?
Yeah, I guess it just happens when you're adjacent to somebody. Sounds right.
Okay, so it's a base 2 to a base 3, and that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Looks like I got a 2 and you got a 3.
Your roll? You got a 5?
Excellent.
Me?
I'm killing a 1.
I got a 2. So it is 7 to 5. You got more than me.
So my number is odd. My die roll was odd.
Yes.
So you reach.
Was it short? Towards cover.
That's a good question. I think it was toward cover, yeah. Which isn't very far. I mean, that's like an inch. It's just enough to back you away, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. I was really hoping for that modifier on that next unit I'm moving up, so I'm going to do 2 on the Indians here.
Right.
I don't know why I would do that because...
That's 2 successes if you're in range.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He can... How far can you actually move? Is it long or is it...
Medium. Oh. Let's see. Medium. Right there.
Because I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Now remember, though, you go from... And the reason I like this system is you go from the stick and you put it at the end of the stick.
Oh, okay.
You're actually going to move an extra inch. Which I really like. I kind of like that rule. It just makes it easier to...
All right. This guy's repulsed. As far as the retreat goes, is he marked for retreating?
Nah, I think he just...
Comes back. So this guy is coming up, or attempting to come up.
He just has to move away, right?
2 successes.
Let me make sure. That was under shooting, so I'm assuming melee is the same. Let's see. If the losing figure will recoil if the number of it is odd. Recoiling figures. Alright, if it was odd, the losing figure will recoil directly away from the winner at a distance equal to its base depth. So if the figure is mounted on a 1-inch square, it recoils 1 inch. If this would cause a figure to contact a friendly figure, he may pass through into unoccupied space. behind it. If there is nowhere for the figure to recoil, it's considered knocked down. The recoiling figure was in contact with multiple opponents. It recoils directly away from the enemy who rolled dice against it. If the path is blocked by another enemy figure, it may recoil into an adjacent unoccupied space. If there's no legal space to recoil, it's knocked down instead.
Okay. So we're back in melee again. I'm taking on your light infantry with my French line infantry, which is a
2. It's combat 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
So 2 to 2, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any modifiers there.
You?
Unless you've got something on your dude, which I don't think either one of these guys has.
Me? So 8 to 6. My win.
Oh, you win. So
yeah.
I am knocked down on an even result.
Okay. And next activation, this guy here. And
okay, here's another cool thing. In addition, if it loses a subsequent combat before taking an action to stand up, it's considered wounded and out of the fight. So if you were to get me again and just roll higher, I would be considered wounded. This represents a second injury, finishing the figure off. If I stand up, he's pulled himself together and shaking off the effects of a minor wound. A knockdown model in contact with an enemy figure, which I am, right, is still considered in melee, can attack any figures in base contact normally and supports the attack of friendly figures by providing a -1 for additional figures. Okay, so I'm still there.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
All right. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. So the leader. All right. So he's gonna roll 2 dice. Only need 1 action. Move.
1 action.
Is that all I got? So I'm gonna move into melee with the guy next to my knockdown dude and save him. All right. So I'm gonna kill your guy in melee now.
You're gonna try.
All right, so now, though, I get +3 because of his combat rating.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then I only got 1 action, though, right? So, okay.
You're in base-to-base combat with the knockdown guy.
All right, so, but you're going to be a die 6 +2 -1 because you are in base-to-base contact with 2 guys.
Yes.
So you're going. All right, so you're a die 6 +1. I'm a die 6 +3.
All right. You, me. 4 to 1.
You're gone.
Toast.
That's a 7.
This is a slaughter.
That's a 3 to 1. I actually think they added a 3 to 1 as a kill somewhere. Where did I read that? Maybe it's a different game. Maybe it's the other. Maybe it's the Songs of Drums and Shakos. Maybe has the triple as a kill. Can't remember. Or maybe that was an optional rule.
I'm not sure.
Not that it matters. Doesn't matter. Guy's out of combat. All right. So now the guy that's down on the ground. Let's roll 2 dice for him. I should roll 3 dice, but I'll just roll 2. He's just mainly trying to get up.
1 and a 4, so he can get up.
One says he'll stand up, shake off his wound. Thank you, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Dan, thank you very much. Or the British accent. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Dan. Boy, he'd have a Cockney accent, wouldn't he? Boy, he's a line soldier. Thank you, Lieutenant Dan.
All right, I got to scalp somebody here.
That was quite right of you. All right, so now the Ranger Dangers down here are going to have to run their butts off. Because, man, those guys have failed me every time. Screw them. We're going up to the line, a British infantry guy that's unloaded, the first one closest to the Indians.
Yep.
He is going to roll 3 dice.
Really? 2 successes. Look at that.
Reload.
Oh, you're gonna reload. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. I could move into melee, but there's no guarantees.
All right. What else you
Alright,
gonna do?
give me 3 dice on the next guy that's unloaded.
Three, two failures.
Ah, hell. Alright, so I got 1 success, so he's gonna move forward. Just move him
Yep.
forward. He can't reload, he'll move forward, a regular move, medium.
Oh, wrong guy.
And that is all. Bringing a smoking barrel with him.
Smoking gun. Okay.
Alright, so now I'm done. Nothing else I can do.
Indians. First one. 2 dice. 1 success.
Oh, I got 2. Your leader adds 1, right?
Oh yeah.
Or does he not? Leadership? Surely your Indian leader has leadership.
We're coming up in base-to-base contact there.
Alright, so, he can't?
We are. We are.
Okay, alright, so he's gonna melee. So are you a 2? But, aren't there some things like, I thought like the Tomahawk added 1 or something.
Bow, woodsman, scalper. They do not have tomahawks.
Oh.
They're all archers.
Alright, but he's still got a 2 combat, so he's coming in with his knife, I guess.
Yep. And what's your guy, 2?
Yeah.
All right, you. 1. Me. Oops. 2.
So you got more, I'm gonna be knocked down again, right?
So I'm an even roll. Yep.
Because you got 1 higher than me. So now you need this guy to get in there.
2 here. So you wanted 3 dice on who?
3 dice on the leader.
You're crazy, man. Oops. I got this one.
Look at that. There's 2 successes already.
Yep, 3.
Oh, 3.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so he's gonna step over to the Indian brave.
Yeah.
And let heavy blow. Powerful blows. -1 to your roll. Plus you get another -1 because of the figure that you're touching. In addition to me.
Yep.
You're at 0.
Yep.
And I'm at +3.
All right. Your roll is a 5.
It's an 8.
My roll is a 1.
Oh, he's like split. It's like,
I think you should have the option to scout me on something like that.
Alright, so he crushed him.
Yeah.
Means the other guy is going to try to stand up with guts.
2 dice.
Yep.
2 successes.
Alright, so he will stand up.
Yep.
And with his success, he'll move into melee with the French guy.
The leader?
He better stand. He better stay with his leader. No, screw it. Go after the French guy.
You're going after the leader?
Yeah, I can feel it.
So what's your combat? 2?
2 against your 3.
Your roll? 6.
Oh, yeah.
My roll? 2.
Oh, man, you just barely missed getting killed. So you're just knocked down, right?
So you rolled a 6, so that's even. Yeah.
Mine was an 8 against your 5. Yeah, dude, oh, man, that was such a hard blow. It knocked you down. I almost killed him. Oh, he's seeing stars right now.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so British guy who is unloaded in the middle there. I mean, yeah, we'll roll 2 dice for him.
5 and a 2.
1 success. So he is going to move into. He'll just move toward his leader as close and try to get as close to him as he can. I'll protect his leader there. Alright, so then the first loaded guy. I'm really loaded. I've been drinking whiskey all day, sir. Alright, so he's going to shoot at the closest Indian.
Okay.
Kapow. Looks like it's probably going to be 2x range. And I'm a +2 combat. No cover. but for the range, I'm going to get plus 1 more, so I'm at plus 3. And you're at plus 2 because you're base combat.
Me? Or yeah, me. You? 6.
Oh,
So 9.
7 against, wow, that almost got you. Oh, I rolled a 6?
Yep.
That's a 9 against 6. Okay, so you still get to add 2. So you rolled a 4, right?
He's knocked down.
So you're knocked down. And I am unloaded. And the guy behind him, is he loaded or not?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's loaded.
And I don't think he has line of sight, so let me just roll 2 dice with him.
He could shoot any Indian or this guy here, but he's going to get the cover.
Oh, he does. He is the line of sight. All right, give me 2 dice with him. Hopefully get a success or 2.
A 3 and a 4.
So 1 success because he's out of leadership range, so he'll just shoot at the other Indian. You know, the French guy has got too many bonuses. You're going to be plus 4, and I'm going to be plus 3. I think statistically I'd rather shoot the Indian.
Okay.
So let me shoot your lead Indian there. He's only plus 2, and I'll be at plus 3.
The one who's down or the one who's standing up?
Oh, well, you know what? Shooting a prone guy, I think, is actually harder. So target is knocked down at greater than 1 long distance is actually a -1 to me.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't really get a benefit for shooting a laying down guy.
That just wouldn't be fair.
It's harder to kill that guy, but you know if he's laying down in melee, it's easy to kill. All right, so I'll shoot the next guy that's standing up. But you might want to check the range because if it's more than double, it's only plus 0.
Are you doing 2 dice or?
I already got 1 success with him.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So he's just going to shoot normal and add 1, 2, 3. And you're adding 2.
You? 4. Me? 6.
Against a 9, so no effect.
8 to 7. Yeah.
Yep, no effect. Missed, so both those guys are unloaded. Now finally, maybe those damn Rangers can do something. There's 4 of them down there holding hands. Alright, so the unloaded guy that's near that tree by itself, let's try him with 2 dice. I mean, there's a lot of dicing in this game, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so he's just going to move toward those guys, straight toward the Indians, or straight toward the gate. Or not that guy, the Ranger. Ranger danger. Ranger danger. Whoa, he's already shot. Move him back.
This guy?
Back. Yeah, move him back. He shot a minute ago. I think, didn't he? Yeah.
Alright, who was that for?
The Ranger that's near that tree, kind of out by himself there. Move him straight toward the gate, as far and close to the gate as possible. Alright. That's good, right about there. And then the next guy, we'll try the same thing, because he's unloaded too, I think.
2 successes.
Alright, then he's gonna, he'll run twice. He needs to catch up. Get in the fight.
So I'm wondering, is it up to here and then another extension?
Yeah, and then he just moves it again, which is from the base, and then you flip it over to that side, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Alright, and then the next Ranger will try the same thing.
2 fails.
Oh, man, that guy's been freezing me up the whole game. That's the guy that I've been trying to shoot for 3 turns. He fails me almost every time. It flips the turn over. Alright, over to you, sir.
We're going to do the leader and try to get him up with 2. Do you see that?
Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh man, you're so dead.
I think I need to get some new dice here.
So now what we're going to do... Wow. That's 3 times you have turned it over with that leader.
Yeah.
Either double 2s and now double 1s. That's the 3rd time. You roll double 2s, then double 1s. Alright, so with my leader, he's gonna run over and slap your leader dead, I hope. So give me 3 dice, baby. Looking for 3s.
2 successes, 1 failure.
There we go. So let's move over to him if I can make it to him.
To where? My leader?
Yeah, into contact.
Oh, he can make it for sure.
And then a powerful blow is 2, so I wasn't next to him, so I'll just have to do a regular attack on him. So that would be... Alright, I'm going to get +2, attacking a figure that has been knocked down, and +3 for my combat, so I'm at +5.
Yeah.
You are at -1 for an enemy in contact after the first opponent. So just you're at -1, so you're at +2.
And I'm knocked down too.
Well, no, I get the plus on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you?
I'm at +5, +2.
Me? Do you see that?
I can't. Oh, 1. So you're at a 3.
3 to your 8.
Oh, yeah, he's done. All right. So when a leader gets knocked out,
Yeah.
there's something that happens. So a guy with leadership, when he gets knocked out.
Oh,
happens.
yeah. Everybody has to do a route check.
Yeah, there's something. So let's see how that works.
So everybody has to pass their quality rating. You roll on everybody.
Yeah, I think it's all surviving figures under a player's must make a morale check.
Just under the command radius.
Figure under the player's control with the leadership trait is wounded and out of action. All right.
What page you on?
Drop below half strength. All right. When a player is called upon to perform a morale check, he points to his figures one at a time and rolls 3 dice. It is completely up to the player in what order he tests the figures. Complete each test. Carry out any fleeting movement for that figure before moving on to test. All right. So if you fail 3, you run off the board.
I failed 1.
All right. If your figure fell all 3, you immediately remove from the table. All right. Lost card. So if you fail 1 or 2, it will make 1 fleeing move for every failure. This uses a figure's normal movement distance with terrain restrictions remaining in force. The direction of the move must be away from the enemy, avoiding moving closer to any enemy figures. Direct path and not seek to avoid fleeing off the table. A figure that moves off table is considered lost. He manages to remain on table. The player is free to move it as he wishes. His next activation, he just move away.
Now, do the Indians take a test too?
Yeah, because it says all surviving figures under a player's control.
So 2 failures.
There you go. Run twice. Damn. Lieutenant Dan is an ass kicker. I'm just saying. That might be Lieutenant John Chard. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, you gotta fail 3.
He's laying down. I don't even know if he can run away laying down.
I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't say. It's a good question. What do you think? It says every figure.
I don't think it's that highly detailed where it really matters. He's still laying down, so.
I think he gets up and runs.
But he's still knocked down at the end of the movement.
Oh,
So.
no, I think he just runs away.
Yeah, I think I'm going to concede at this point.
I think he would get up and run. Just run away. I mean, I think he would get him out. He would get up and he would run.
Yeah. That was a butt kicking.
Dude, you're failing on the leader 3 times out of like the last 4 times. What screwed you is grab his shorts and run.
So the Rangers were your big. You had 4 Rangers at 44 points each. They were 200 points by themselves.
And I think all they did was knock a guy down. No, they killed the first guy. They killed the first French guard on the corner of the building, or the corner of the floor.
So you had 350 points, and I had 200, 300, 400 with the fort.
That's a fun game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's not the depth of the game, it's the decisions.
Yeah.
That it's such a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really got a lot of fun decisions that you got to make.
Yep, and all the tension of like your turn ending right there, or pushing your luck and going for the 3 dice roll versus the safe and sure way of rolling 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, and there's some cool things. The actions are like almost storytelling while you're playing it too.
Oh yeah, I mean it is neat the way you like, you know, do the you decide what you're going to do. I mean, that's what I think is so cool. You can push your luck, or you might get the heavy blow if you get the double. You know, here's one for you right there. There you go. That's what your guy saw the whole time.
What is it?
Daniel Day-Lewis knocking a guy.
2 failures.
Oh man, that was your chance to kill that guy. All right, so now you know what's going to happen. I'm going to activate the leader with 3 dice.